Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in and joining me for your practice this morning. I'm Amina. In this video, I'll guide you through a beginner's Vinyasa flow into Yin. So let us get started in child's pose. Bring your big toes to touch, your knees out wide. Extend your arms forward, lengthen out through your spine. Draw your tailbone down and under. Take some cleansing breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Deep cleansing breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. One more time. In through your nose. Audible exhale through your mouth. Now inhale and seal your lips. Exhale slowly and deeply through your nose. Inhale to the count of 4. Exhale to the count of 8. Inhale through the count of 4. Exhale through the count of 8, constricting your throat on your exhale. Now bring some awareness to your breath. Does it feel long and deep, or does it feel short and choppy? Simply notice it. Continue breathing in through your nose and out through your nose through your entire practice today. Come into tabletop. Maybe sway your hips from side to side. Bringing your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Take a few cat-cows here with your own breath. Or maybe sway from side to side with your hips, like you're hula hooping. Maybe come back down to your heels. Warming up our spine here, letting our nervous system know that we're about to work on them. If you're circulating one way, start to maybe circulate in the other direction. Really let loose here. Allow yourself to be playful. Enjoy this movement with your spine. Inhale up to cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Do some at your own pace, to your own breath. Linking your breath to your movements. When you're in your next cow, come to stillness. Downward facing dog. For your first downward facing dog, take some unorganized movements with your hips. Maybe moving them from side to side. Maybe circulating out your knees. Maybe lift your heels. Drop on down to your right. Notice how that feels in your hamstrings. Lift your heels. Drop down to the left. Lift your heels. And try to push them down all the way down to the mat. It's okay if you need to bend your knees. Just make sure that your spine is lengthened. Lift your heels. Soften your knees. Walk or step to the front of your mat. Fold here.
clasp on to the opposite ends of your elbows and allow yourself to hang heavy here. Imagine you're looking down at a cliff. Notice your weight shifting between your heels and the balls of your feet. Allow your head to hang heavy here. Go ahead and release your arms down to the earth. Really ground down and let go here. Notice the flow of energy circulating through your body right now. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reach up towards the sky. Lengthen with your arms, bringing your arms closer to your ears, lengthening through your hip sockets. Inhale through your nose, exhale through your nose. Keep breathing here. Inhale deeply, exhale, open your arms into goddess. Reach up, clasp your palms together, draw them down through heart center. Inhale through your nose, slowly exhale through your nose. I invite you to set your intention here for this class, for the remainder of your week. If you don't have an intention, I offer up the intention to release expectations, allowing yourself to feel. Release expectations from yourself, from your surroundings, from your environment, from your instructor, from anything and everything. Simply allow yourself to be in this moment present for the full experience, allowing yourself to release anything that no longer serves you. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply through your nose. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky and fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Reach up, high mountain. Exhale, fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. One more time, lift your heels, bend your knees, step to the front of your mat. Half lift, fold, reach up, high mountain. Hands to heart center. And fold. Halfway lift. Exhale. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Walk to the front of your mat. Halfway lift. Fold. Reach your arms all the way up towards the sky. Lengthen further. Exhale, goddess arms. Reach up. Fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale your right leg up. Step it through. Warrior one. Allow your back leg to be razor sharp. Tilt your pelvis forward and inward. Bring your hands closer towards your ears. Relax your shoulders. You lunge here into your warrior one. Breathe here. Inhaling deeply through your nose. Exhaling through your nose. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Bring your left leg up. Step it through. Warrior one. Inhale your arms up towards the sky. Reach, reach, reach up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. Allow your back leg to be razor sharp. Lengthening out through your hip sockets. Notice your breathing here. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen up a little further. And Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Walk to the front of your mat. Half lift. Fold. Reach up. Your arms to the sky. And come down to a chair. Your feet can be hip distance apart or close together. But notice your weight in your heels. Really notice this pose. Notice your mind here. Notice your body. Breathe a little deeper. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach a little taller. Sink a little deeper. And fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Lift your right leg back. Step it through. Warrior one. High to low plank. Chaturanga. Up dog, down dog. Left leg up. Step it through. Warrior one. And Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees. Step to the front. Half lift. Fold. High mountain. Chair. Inhale deeply. Exhale. Fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Bring your right knee up. Step it through. Warrior one. Open up to warrior two.
Lengthen your arms. Let your gaze be towards your middle fingers. Reach up and reverse warrior. Gaze up towards the middle finger, towards the sky. And side angle. Extend your arm, your top arm, all the way to the sky. Let there be more weight in your upper arm than your bottom arm. Lengthening your arm and your spine here. And reverse your warrior. And chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Lift your left leg up. Step it through. Warrior 1. Open up for warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Side angle. Reverse warrior and chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Take a moment here in your down dog, resting for a breath. At any point, if you need the energy gets too high, please take child's pose and simply join back when you're ready. Lift your heels, soften your knees, walk to the front of your mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, down to fold. Reach your arms up. Reach them towards the ceiling and sink down into your chair. Notice your weight at the back of your heels. Lift your toes off the ground and replant them, reground yourself into the earth. See if you can breathe a little deeper here. In through your nose, out through your nose. And fold. Half lift. Chaturanga. Up dog. Down dog. Right leg up. Step it through. Warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Extend your front leg forward. Reach over to the side for triangle. Plant your right arm down, left arm towards the sky. This is a great place for a block to bring the earth up closer to you. Lengthening here through your arm. Let there be more weight in your upper arm than there is at your bottom arm. gaze towards the sky. Notice your chest here. Notice the vulnerabilities that you might be experiencing. Notice your mind. Notice your body. These experiences might be very subtle. You might experience them, you might not. Either way, you're getting a lot of benefits here. And slowly fold over, wide-legged fold to the side of your mat. Allow yourself to fold here freely. Allow your heart to be higher than your head. Allow your head to touch the earth if you can. Anything you're letting onto that's no longer serving you, let it go. Feel the energy circulating through your body, reaching your crown into the earth. You can clasp opposite ends of the elbows also. However you feel most comfortable here. Simply allow yourself to be in this pose. Surrender to gravity. Surrender to earth. Allow gravity to help you release anything that no longer serves you here in this position. Notice if you're gripping anywhere, maybe at the bottom of your feet. Slowly come back to halfway lift and shimmy your way forward to the front of your mat into a lunge. Allow your foot to frame your hands. Your back leg can either be lifted in an active lizard like this, or you can bend and drop your knee for a little more of a challenging and deeper stretch here. If you're able to come down onto your forearms, really come slowly and trust the intuition of your body. Your body knows what it needs. So if there's some movement that it likes to take, simply surrender to that movement. Allow it to take place. Release your expectations here. Notice any sensations you might be feeling in your hip. Any deep-rooted emotions we tend to keep blocked here in our hips. So getting this nice and open will help you release anything that's been trapped in there for over the course of your life. Notice any sensations you might be experiencing. Avoid labeling it good or bad. Simply acknowledge it. Acknowledge the experience like an internal watchman, watching the experience without any judgment, without any labels. If the sensation is deepening, and allow it, simply allow it, try to remove yourself from the sensations. Keep breathing deeper, exhaling slower. Inhale deeply here, one more time. Push yourself back onto your hands. And go ahead and come into a half split here. Maybe drop the front of your foot down to the floor, grounding it in. Bringing your weight into your left hip, extending. Maybe lifting and flexing your toes up towards the sky and bringing your foot down to the earth.
Really feeling that stretch behind your legs. And slowly come back to center at tabletop. Inhale up for cow. Exhale, curl your spine into cat. Let's recenter ourselves here. Inhale. And let's come to downward facing dog. Left leg up towards the sky. Step it through for warrior one. Opening up for warrior two. Extending the front leg forward and dropping down into triangle. Opening up through the chest. Gazing over at the middle finger. And slowly fold on down halfway at your mat. Go ahead and allow yourself relax and hang freely here. Maybe clasp the opposite ends of your elbows. Walk your hands underneath you towards the sides of your mat. Maybe drop your head onto the earth. And halfway left. And shimmy your way up to the front of your mat. Framing your hands with your foot. Again, you can stay active here in a high lizard with the backs of your knees pointed up towards the ceiling. Or you can drop down, drop your leg back down, scooting a little down and back with your leg. Maybe you want to take your right arm and try to open your hip a little more out to the side. You can drop down onto your forearms, just keeping a nice center with your body here. Again, notice any sensations you might be experiencing. Deep breathing, especially into the area, will help with the releases. Inhale deeply one more time and slowly move. Push your weight back into the palms of your hand, moving the floor back and away from you. Moving into a halfway split here. Maybe extending, flexing your toes up to the sky. Then lowering them down towards the earth. Flexing up towards the sky. Lowering down towards the earth. And then scissoring, placing your weight in the left hip. Noticing the stretch in your hamstrings here. And slowly move your leg back into tabletop. Take out any centering movements that your body was asking for at this time. Maybe it's moving from side to side, circulating down towards your heels, maybe reverse sides. And let's meet back in downward facing dog. Lift your heels, soften your knees, walk to the front of your mat, half lift, fold, reach up, bring your hands down to heart center, and sit down into chair. Hinge forward and twist over to the left into a chair twist. Inhale deeply here and breathe. On your exhale, try to see if you can twist a little deeper. Inhale, exhale. Keep your twist, but take your right foot and step back into a crescent lunge. Stay here for your twist. And slowly rotate your way back up towards a crescent lunge, bringing your arms closer to your ears, lengthening up with your arms. And hop forward and fold. Reach your hands up towards the sky. Bring your hands down towards heart center. Coming into a chair. Twisting over to the right. Inhale deeply here. Exhale slowly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Take your left foot and bring it back. Crescent, twist, lunge. Enjoying this twist, releasing all toxins into the bloodstream for rejuvenation. Slowly come up to center, reaching your arms up towards the sky. Lunging, lengthening here. And slowly bounce up and fold. Halfway lift, fold. Raise your arms up towards the sky. Widen your stance to the side of your mat. Heels pointing inwards, toes pointing outwards. Slowly lower down into Malasana, into Yogi Squat here. Opening up your pelvis here, your root chakra. Breathe here. Inhale deeply through your nose. Exhale slowly through your nose. Go ahead and drop your left hands down to your mat and reach your right hand up towards the sky. Stretch out your chest here, your shoulder. Open up, reaching high. Slowly set your arm down to the earth, drawing your left arm up towards the sky. And releasing your left arm back towards the ground and stretch up into a fold. Go ahead and place your palms underneath the soles of your feet. Have them touch. And see if you can fold down a little further here. Bending your elbows out to the side and pushing on every exhale down to see if you can get a little further. Challenge yourself here. And allow yourself maybe to sway from side to side. And half lift and chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Shift forward. Come into high plank. Lower down all the way onto your stomach. Bring your hands down towards the earth at your sides here, squeezing your whole entire body towards the center. Inhale, lift your chest, your chin, and the back of your legs, lift them up. Balance here at your core. You might be shaking, and that's okay. It's your nervous system releasing toxins, deep-rooted issues of the past. Simply embrace it, breathe through it, and release down to the mat. And inhale, lift up towards the center, squeezing everything towards the center. And release. Bring your hands next to your chest. Push up for cobra or seal. Come to downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, and jump through to a seated boat position. Holding here, low boat, and high boat, low boat, and high boat, low boat, high boat. One more, low boat, high boat. Draw your knees into your chest. Slowly lower all the way down to your mat. Extend your right leg out and draw your left knee towards your shoulder. We're going to take some yogi bicycles here, alternating our legs, reaching our knees towards our shoulder. So we'll start with our left and right, left and right. And go ahead and do these at your own pace, syncing your breath to your movement. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Draw your knees into your chest. Lengthen your body into a pencil stretch, reaching your arms over your head, pointing and flexing your toes. Draw your knees into your chest. rotate them, push them down, and rotate them outwards, circulating in your lower spine, using gravity to help massage any kinks in your muscles, your lower back. Maybe reverse the direction. Draw your knees into your chest and do a few spinal rocks here. And we'll come meeting up in standing position. We'll do eagle pose on the right side. So go ahead and ground down into your left leg, down into the earth, really firmly planting. And take your right leg and wrap it over your left leg. If you lose balance, it's okay. Just come back in it. And once you found your balance here, go ahead and take your right arm and wrap it underneath your left arm. And stay here. Notice the sensations inside your body and notice your breathing, especially here. Notice your reaction. Notice your mind. Simply notice. Allow yourself to move. Allow yourself to fall out. It's okay. Try to sink a little deeper into this eagle pose. Nice. And slowly release. And we'll do that on the right side now. Ground down into your right side and your right foot. Really feeling all three corners of your foot. Using your toes to guide your balance here. You try to keep your hips nice and square, lifting your leg and drawing it over and clutching over onto your right foot. Notice the site might feel completely different than your left side. Take your left arm, sweep it through over your right, and stand here for a moment. Now, if you're unable to clasp your arms like this, you can clasp your shoulders like this as well, and that's fine. You can also kickstand your foot out to the side like so, if you're unable to reach your foot all the way to your calves. That's totally okay. Each day that you do it, each day that you progress, and you get stronger and more flexible, both mentally and physically. Okay? So a few more seconds here. And release. Go ahead and shake that out. Take your left hand and clasp your hip and reach down for your big toe. If you're able, go ahead and draw your toe out in front of you or move it out to the side. If not, clasp your knee and move it out to the side. Maybe extend out your arm for balance. And just breathe here. Reach down. Bring your right foot into the inner left thigh. Avoid placing your foot on your knee. Go ahead and grow your branches. You can bring your hands heart center. You can extend them out long. Reach them up towards the sky. Relax your shoulder blades. Relax your shoulders, relax your facial muscles. Maybe smile a little. Breathe. If you'd like a little extra challenge, go ahead and try to close your eyes as you stand here. Or gaze down at the tip of your nose. Maybe you want to do a little dance while you're in the posture. Whatever you do, simply have fun. Allow yourself to be playful here. And release. Go ahead and shake that out. Let's move to the left side. Go ahead. Open your knees. Extend out your right arm to help you with balance. If you'd like to reach down for your toe and extend, go for it. If not, if you'd like to stay here, that's completely fine as well. If you fall out, not a problem. Simply come back in. It helps if you focus on a non-moving object in front of you. Go ahead and now place your left foot to the inner thighs of your right leg. Once you've established your balance here, allow yourself to grow your tree. If you fall, allow yourself to fall. Notice which direction you fall. Notice if this side of your body feels different compared to your left side. Simply notice and observe. Maybe you'd like to grow your branches up a little further towards the sky. Maybe you'd like to close your eyes. Maybe you'd like to dance. Maybe you'd like to add some wind into your tree. Whatever it is, it's okay. Simply come back into the posture. Notice your attitude. Notice your mind. Where are you? Allow yourself to have fun. Nice. And release. Let's shake it out and let's lay down on our backs. Bring the soles of your feet close to your glutes. Imagine you have a block in between your knees. And lift your hips up towards the sky. Interlock your hands behind your back. Shimmy, roll onto joints of your shoulders, the ball of your shoulders. Squeeze your glutes here and lift up towards the sky. Breathe here for 5, 4, 2, 1. Slowly lower down to the mat. Now let's move to wheel. Take the palms of your hands, place them over your head, next to your ears. Your elbows are facing the sky. And lift yourself up towards the sky, lifting up with your hips, pushing, firing up your glutes, and breathe. And slowly come back down. windshield wiper your legs side to side. Coming into a reclined butterfly here, connecting the soles of our feet together, our knees out to the side. Grab onto your heart with one hand and onto your belly with the other. And breathe here. Notice your breath here. Notice if it feels any different now compared to the beginning of the practice. Draw your knees up into your chest. Extend your left leg out. And take your right leg and swing it over towards your left, taking your gaze up opposite direction. Tee out your arms. Ensuring that both shoulders are touching the ground here. Notice the sensations in this twist. You might experience some tingling in your feet or your hands. This is a reaction onto your nervous system, on your spine right now. It's releasing all toxins into your bloodstream, rejuvenating your blood flow, releasing anything that's no longer serving you. Breathe, simply notice, observe, and breathe. Slowly bring your knee back to center. Switch out your legs, extending out your right leg out. Left knee in, and draw your knee over to the right, keeping your both elbows on the ground. Tee out your arms here. Enjoy this twist. And slowly come back to center. Massage out your lower back, circulating your lower back. And stretch your body out into pencil stretch. Go ahead and take any final movements that your body might be calling for at this point in time. And when you're ready, go ahead and move into corpse pose, to final resting position, Shavasana. Slowly bring some movement back into your body. Maybe move your toes and your fingers. Maybe roll on to your favorite side, laying down into a fetal position. And rest here for a moment. Slowly push yourself back to a seated position, lowering your gaze. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the sky, bringing them down through to heart center. It has been a privilege to lead this class. Thank you so much for joining me for your practice. The teacher and student in me honors and sees the teacher and student with each and every one of you. Thank you so much. Namaste. From my heart to yours. Namaste.